to live in the community of devotees is very nice, because you have very nice association of Vaishnavas by which you can very easily make advancement. Shastras say, give up association of materialistic persons, avaishnava. But then while living in the association of devotees, you should be very careful that you never commit an offense against any devotee. Now, when considering what is offense against other devotees, somebody may think that if somebody offends neophyte devotee, it's okay. Should be careful not to offend pure devotee. But the Shastras say there is no such consideration, that whether you offended a neophyte devotee or an advanced devotee or a pure devotee, there is no such consideration. Offense against a devotee is offense against a devotee. The devotee may be neophyte, may be advanced, may be pure devotee, anybody. So we have to be very, very careful. That's why the Shastras also advise that if you want to be a proper devotee, you have to cultivate, first of all, humility. And this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instruction in the beginning of Shikshashtaka. He says, all glories to the chanting of the holy names of the Lord, Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam, and he describes 7 glories of Sankirtana. And then he says, the unfortunate thing is that I have no attraction for chanting, and therefore I am unable to chant properly and actually make advancement in spiritual life. So therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, if you are serious about making spiritual advancement through chanting Hare Krishna, through Sankirtana, Trunadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Sahishnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadaharihi. You cultivate this habit of the quality of humility. Cultivate this quality of humility. Become humble. And how humble? Humbler than a blade of grass. Humbler than a blade of grass. You have to become very, 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 very humble devotee. And that humility is exemplified in Lord Chaitanya's followers. Haridas Thakur, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami. Very, 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 very humble devotees. Actually, not just these 3 devotees. All the devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu were very, very humble. So Lord Chaitanya does not like any devotee being puffed up, being proud, being arrogant, being offensive. He does not tolerate. He is very kind, he is very merciful, he is very liberal. But he does not tolerate pride, arrogance, puffed up nature, no. And he also says, become more tolerant than a tree. So Vaishnava means one has to learn tolerance. And for that, what is the clue he has given? Simple formula he has given. Amanina manadena. Never expect any honor from others, while you yourself, you are always ready to give respect to others. This has to be practiced. This has to be practiced. And in this state of mind, you are able to actually chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. Because the holy name is the, chanting of the holy name is the Yuga Dharma, is the most recommended method of practicing bhakti also. So we have to chant the holy name, and we should endeavor to chant the holy name constantly. But we cannot chant the holy name constantly if we don't practice or develop this quality of humility, tolerance, giving respect to others. So we have to learn this. Now, how to respect each and every person? This is something you have to learn. That's why you have to study the scriptures very carefully. How different devotees, they behave with others. how they behave, how they interact with others. That's why Srimad Bhagavatam is full of examples of devotee relationships, devotee dealings. So many examples are there. You carefully study the different activities of the devotees. You will learn how they interact, how they deal with different persons. You can learn. Practical examples are there in the Bhagavatam.